A minor league pitching coach offers advice to staff.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball.
Let's play ball. 3, 4, take your base. Out.
Into the box now, Ben Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Arias.
0-1 the count. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Levi.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home.
Straight up.
Pitch is popped up. Davidson is there. And that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to
Batting
both
third.
gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Angel Ramirez. Stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and base hit.
Stepping in, Javier Reyes is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Anthony Santander, the next to bat, comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. A ball and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Ready with the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Set to get his day started, Jack Messer, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready on 0-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left. Striding in, Gregorio Cabrera. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Cabrera.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Arias. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Next will be the designated hitter, Levi Fellows.
For the Bay Sox, the designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Fellows.
A ball and no strikes. Fellows is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Defoe will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now
striding in once again, Angel Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Off the plate, ball
a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Alex Dorta. He reached on a single in his first try.
Alex Dorta.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. And Bowie is out in front. Standing in, Javier Reyes. He drew a walk his first time up.
Fielder, Javier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The batter, the right fielder.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Jack Messer.
Jack
hit hard,
Messer.
but foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Vila. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in, Gregorio Cabrera. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Porter Lavallo.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Lavallo.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now
so the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ben Arias. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Luis Cisneros enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Benny Cato earns his first win of the season. Kim takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Irvin Williamson records the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. At the plate, Luke Toth. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Franks in foul ground. 2 gone. Stepping in, Andreas Tejada. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andreas Tejada.
Ball 1. That misses. 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. This will kick up against the wall now, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vila on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted. Now at the plate, Leonard Yamamoto. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
That misses. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A little low. It's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
This is line to left. Mitre is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Julio Benitez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Jimenez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Now to the plate, Angel de los Santos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Snyder is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping up now, Luke Toth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ball 2.
Ball.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. This round over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Coming to the plate now, Kim. He'll get us going in. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now another 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Benitez. 1 down. Leading off the inning, Billy Beard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andreas Tejada. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Morris Rasmussen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rasmussen.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Leonard Yamamoto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Rasmussen at second with 2 down. And it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes Robles. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4. Now batting, Kim. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Runner. At first here, 1 man out. The 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Lee Nunn, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
No, that missed. That's the ball. Oh, yeah.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And that misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting.
At the plate, Angel De Los Santos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Jimenez is off of first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ready once again, Luke Toth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Billy Beard.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Andreas Tejada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows When he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get.
Line hard down the line. Just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball well outside. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. Jason Brady will come on and make his 4th.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-2 the final score tonight. Harrisburg jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kim earns the win, his second. Ethan Denny closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sight. Kim, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
The count now at 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So digging in now, Mario Quinones. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box now, Jared McDonald, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
1-1 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ball 2 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Geraldo Molina, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he takes a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now at the plate, Aaron Slegers. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Popped him up. Snyder moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Kim. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And it's belted high and deep into right center. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Mario Villa. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mario Villa.
The 0-1 pitch.
Pick up the ball.
Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Thomas Haubrich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Number 1, second baseman, Wilmer Difo.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Snyder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, the 1-2. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Ray Galindo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Aaron Bailey.
Shortstop.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down and away, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Mario Quinones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. This pitch is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Jared McDonald.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So striding in, Roberto Guerra.
The center field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Roberto.
And a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Vila coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Ton McGrath. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. The pitcher, Kim, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0 is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. McConnell aboard here at first with nobody out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. McGrath moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Settling in now, Geraldo Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Odell Miklas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that misses 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
The count's full.
The 3-2 one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. Reynolds is calling for it. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Aaron Slegers. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Now on its way is pitch number 75. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. So stepping in, Aaron Bailey. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Ball.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Mario Quinones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mario Quinones.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
One out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, the right
standing in, Jared McDonald.
No,
didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2.
That's up.
This is popped up. Snyder is there, and the side is retired. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Alex Tejeda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started.
Yeah, and that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Ethan Leslie claims the win out of the pen, his first. J.J. McMillan wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presents Angel de los Santos, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. So striding in, Chris Glass. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Shortstop, Luke Shaw.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Digging in now, Morris Rasmussen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Morris.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. On the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chases Robles. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kim. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Julio Benitez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Julio.
A ball and no strikes.
Benitez.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch. Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything. This guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chris Glass. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Ortega stands at second with 2 gone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Billy Beard comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Luke Toth. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Luke Toth.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Franks takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. At the plate, Leonard Yamamoto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A high fastball is in there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch popped up. Snyder over to his left, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Kim. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Benitez. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Lee Nunn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Lee.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
Ortega.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Enyel De Los Santos. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First offering on its way. This is in the air out to left field. Valentin has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Glass. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently. This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Valentin is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Into the box, Luke Toth. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And there's ball one.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Morris Rasmussen. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Glass at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Senators lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, Leonard Yamamoto. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Harrisburg used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kim wins his 3rd of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball. Settling in now, Rodney Evans, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat.
Rodney.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
2-1 the count. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To the left side, but it's well foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Park over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
1-1.
1-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Into the box, Joe Emery, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The right fielder.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down.
0-1.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Into the box now, Enos Sampson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Park. 1 down.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Steve Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And there's out number 2. Striding in, Raleigh Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Raleigh.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Rick Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mitre is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jerome Styles.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Valentin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. To the plate now is the Rodney Evans. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Franco gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, Oscar Urbina. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Oh, and he misses it.
No runner, no runner.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Emery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Popped him up. Snyder is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Standing in, Enos Sampson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs on 1 base hit. Digging in, Steve Castro.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Raleigh.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Perez runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot of ground to cover, but that's not the case with him. His plus speed makes him really unique at his position.
Yeah, he does possess such an interesting skill set. It might not help him on the defensive side, but man, from an standpoint, what a tool to possess.
To his right, Snyder, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Rick Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Park sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So striding forward now, Jerome Styles. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Stepping in, Dirk Lopez.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First delivery
Dirk
to him on the way.
Lopez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Snyder onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rodney Evans. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Hit in the air to center field. Valentin moves over. Oh, no, he dropped it. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Stepping in now, Oscar Urbina.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Evans stands at second with 2 gone. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Now at the plate, Joe Emery.
Leading off.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The first baseman, Joe
lifted down the line in
Emery.
left. And that will end up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Enos Sampson. Tejeda moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Castro. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Castro.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Coming to the plate now, Raleigh Perez.
Raleigh
from the stretch.
Perez.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now to the plate, Rick Hernandez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him. Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Harrisburg Senators jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kim earns win number 4 on the season. Chance Adams allowed 7 earned runs to cross the
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Kim takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
For the Senators, number 22.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joaquin Valenzuela. And they'll need him to get something going here. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Got two. Got two.
And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Snyder shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Sam Grace will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called to strike. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Senators jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Fetty with his 4th win this season. Drew Gagnon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kim comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. So here now is the pitcher, Marshall Cordero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cordero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Valentin is after it. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Sam Grace. He singled his last time up.
Sam Grace.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Guillorme. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The third baseman, number 16.
In now, Roderick Doyle. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped him up. Franco will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Ray. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ray.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
So he got him swinging. Ryan Ray becomes the first out of the inning.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Now batting, Wes Girard. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Inside, ball
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4. At the plate, Kim.
Now batting, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading off.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Rich Almanza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Almanza.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Leo Zamora.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4-4. Ready for another shot now, Sam Grace. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Vila on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Guillorme. Last time through was a base hit.
Luis Guillorme.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. So far on the year, Guillorme is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Valentin giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So digging in now, Roderick Doyle. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this is taken outside for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are tied. Jason Brady is on, and he'll take over on the mound. And
what? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies hammered out 21 hits as a team in this one. Leo Zamora claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jason Brady struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Harrisburg, number 22.
Now at the plate, Walter Gunter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And this one bounds around against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Roller toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Russell Stein. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Gunter takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Vila is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.